I am freaking exhausted as I'm filming this, and I'm pretty sure the only thing that can wake me up is coffee. Gourmand Girls was kind enough to send over their new Mocha Moment palette. This palette is going to be released on Monday, June 30th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything is going to be linked in the description box down below, as well as a discount code I have if you would like to use it. But let me take you on the little bit of a mental journey I've already had with this palette, even though I have only had it in my hands for 2 days, and I have not yet even put it on my eyes. Let's get into it. When I saw this palette being teased on Gourmand Girls' Instagram page, I just kind of was like, oh, okay. I was a little bit surprised because I feel like they're known for their bright, vibrant, crazy colors that really just warm my heart. And this seemed very neutral and very brown from what they were showing. And I am a neutral toned loving girly, but I still was just a little bit, I guess, confused by it. And then when I got the palette in my hand, I did what I always do, okay? I am such a nerd when I get a new palette that I haven't seen yet, and I went, oh. I was so kind of confused by whether or not I liked it, to the point where I showed my husband and he was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. And I messaged Betty G and I was like, I don't know how I'm feeling about it, even though I haven't done anything with it. And I was just kind of unsure about how I felt about this color story. So we do have a 15 pan palette. We have these mattes that are both brown, but also like purple and like dingy green, and this one that's almost lavendery. And I was kind of like, I'm not sure how this goes with the coffee theme. And then we've got these metallics that just look really intense and foiled, but like, how is this all going to work together? And then I did the swatches. I feel like I need a t-shirt that just says, and then I did the swatches, because this has happened to me before where I look at a palette and I go, oh, okay. And then I swatch it and I'm like, I understand. The swatches for this palette blew me the hell away, okay? These metallic flaky shades, and look, I do want to show you real quick. I'll go right back to the swatches, but they are flaky, so you do want to use these with an adhesive. But these metallic shades are some of the most metallic shades I have ever seen. They look like pure metal, okay? And the shift in them is so beautiful. Like this shade up here, Marble Mocha. I put it in the sunlight specifically so you could see this shade, but it is definitely silver with gold sparkle throughout, which I feel like is so unique. And the metallics are really where this palette shines, but do not overlook these mattes because they are so beautiful. Every single shade. Not only did it swatch beautifully, but just in general, like, I feel like this goes together so well, and it was murky and grungy and perfect. Perfect. I did not think I was going to like this palette when I first opened it, and now I cannot wait to put this on my face. By the way, I do believe this is going to retail for $55.99 or $54.99, somewhere around there. Again, I will have a discount code linked below, but I want to get this on my face right now. I am so intrigued. With this palette, I immediately want to go grungy green. Like these two shades are definitely going to be in there. And I think I might want a pop of purple on the bottom. And then for the shimmer, I think I want to go with Biscotti with Mocha. So this is another one of those really intense foiled shimmers that I will definitely use a glitter adhesive for. I do have all my makeup on already. I was just actually patting out my primer, and there was a little bit of glitter left over on my finger from where I swatched that shade. So we're going to ignore that glitter, but yay, let's do it. The first shade I want to go into is White Choco Mocha. White Choco Mocha. And I'm taking this on a fluffy brush. This is a, tan beige color. I feel bad every time I say the word beige. I think of Betty Jean talking about how she is waging the war against beige. But this, I don't know, maybe I'm imagining it because it's next to these greens, but I feel like it has a touch of a green undertone to it. And this, I want to buff all the way through the crease. Yeah, on my eyes, there is absolutely no green to this. It is a warm tan beigey color that I feel like is really good for a transition. It's a very pretty color. It's interesting because I didn't feel like it reads warm in the pan, but I do like this color. And I'm going to be blowing all of the colors I use out today, all the way out. This is a very, very pretty color. I don't even know if it's going to come across on screen as such, but like, it's a very nice, like, just warm neutral. I really hope this performs as well on the eyes, like the full palette, as it did in the swatches, because seriously, once I put the swatches on my arm, I took all my pictures, I took all my video, and I was just like, I don't want to take this off. I was just sitting there like staring at it, and I kept doing this thing and like shifting it in the light. I highly encourage you, okay? even if you're not like a YouTuber, influencer, whatever. If you have palettes you love, take a second and swatch them just for fun. I guarantee you're not going to run out of eyeshadow. You're going to be okay. Swatch them nice and heavily, and then go in the sun and really look at it. It's going to make you fall in love with your palette all over again. I love that I do like get to do that with all my palettes. All right, now that we have that down, I am going in with the AB3 from Sigma, and I'm going into Mellow Mocha. This color is so dingy and grungy and gross, and you know I mean that in the best way possible. With this color, well, I guess I'm going a little bit on the outer corner because I just hit my outer corner by accident, but I want to take this deeper into the crease and on the outer corner, but I do want to blend that out quite a bit. Oh yeah, I love this color. This is such kind of a really cool color because the green undertones are very subtle, but you can definitely see it if you're looking for it. It's super pretty. This color, ooh, this is beautiful. I am going to be building these up like quite a bit today because I'm going to put yet another color in the crease, and I'm excited to see how these all layer. So far, so good with just these two colors, but I'm going to be adding, like I said, a third like pretty deep into the crease, like almost where I'm putting this color right now. I'm going to be adding a third color right there that's a touch deeper, but so far, oh my God, guys, I love neutrals. Like I'm going to be putting like a bright ass sparkly over this, but I really do like neutrals. And this like grungy kind of dirty green, oh, it is so up my alley. I'm going to try taking that same brush and go into Chai with Mocha. And I'm taking that right on the end of the brush. I really do like this brush a lot. I'm taking that on the end and tapping off the excess. And with this, I want to go just, oh yeah, I'm going to blend this out, but I love that color kind of deep in the crease. And this is also going to go on the outer V, but not too deep in. Oh, I am liking this color a lot. And I'm almost kind of liking how it's not quite a cut crease, obviously, but I kind of like how defined the crease is right now. I'm going to actually take another brush. This is basically the same exact brush. This is the E25 from Sigma, and I'm going back into Mellow Mocha just to blend that out a touch, but I kind of like that the line is a little bit harsh, but I'm just blending like right above that with the Mellow Mocha. Yeah, Mellow Mocha. Dang, I do like that color a lot. That one is Chai with Mocha. I keep almost saying Kai with Mocha. What is wrong with me? These mattes are all blending so beautifully together. Again, I am choosing to kind of keep the crease line a little bit, I don't want to even say harsh. Harsh feels like a weird word to use, but like I do like that it has that deeper tone. Oh my God, that's so pretty. You know what I'm going to do while I'm here? I'm going to go back into Mellow Mocha, which is the kind of mid-toned dingy green. I'm running that under the eyes. No, I said I was going to do purple. Well, I got to match it over here, and then I'll put purple over it. So now I want to go into Midnight Mocha. This is the deepest shade in the palette, and it is a nice, very rich, deep brown. I'm tapping off all the excess, and I want this to just be on the outermost edge, and I'm not really packing this on too much. You can see the difference there. I just want it to give a little bit of depth, but I'm not trying to have this be like a black smoky eye. I just want that right on the outer edge. Also, I just looked, no fallout as of yet. I am taking NYX glitter glue and I'm kind of patting this almost over the whole lid because I really don't want fallout from this, because these metallic shades, other than Java Mocha, all the other metallics are more of a flaky formula, so you just want to be gentle with them. Like guys, this is how I'm doing it. I'm gently, like I'm barely putting any pressure on this. Look how intense that is. Then I'm just going to press this right on top of where the glitter glue is. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. These are stunning. Now, I definitely have a good significant amount of fallout. That's because, like I said, these are, even though I use glitter glue, these are like a flakier formula. So I'll be able to take that off easily and I'll show you how. But if that's something that like really concerns you, just do your face makeup last. Also, it looks like I'm already putting that color on my eyes. It's just because it's what's left over on my finger, but I'm using that same one for the glitter glue. Gosh, even just that with like a light wash of this color is stunning, but no, I want the sparkle that this palette delivers. It is so intense. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So what I want to do now, I'm going to go back in and touch up the various greens because I want to make sure that we're not really losing those because I love this green tinge. I'm going to blend that out. But yeah, I love this green tinge so much. And when I'm finished doing this is when I'll take off any glitter that has made its way onto my cheek. My God, I love how kind of messy this is turning out. And by messy, I don't mean any glitter fallout, but I just mean like the grungy tones here. Oof. So I'm taking some tape and I'm putting it on the back of my hand first because under your eyes is really delicate. So you want some of the stickiness to come off. And then my hope is that, yeah, look at that. The glitter just comes right off. This works with glitter. This doesn't work with like matte pigments, but look, all gone. Now again, I do want to state that there was quite a bit of fallout and that is because of the formula and everything like that. Not saying a bad formula, it's because the formula is so like intensely shimmered. So if you do not have tape on you and you do not feel like doing that trick, just do your face makeup last and you'll be good to go. But it is time to go under the eyes now. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, yeah, I'm going to take the Sigma AB4 and I'm going to go into, first I'm going to go into Peppermint Mocha. This is that like pinky lavender. And with this, I'm just going under the eyes. You probably won't be able to see this much, but I'm going to take this down a little bit because I'm going to be putting another purple. Ooh, that's actually very pretty. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting to like that much, but that is very pretty, okay. But I'm going to be putting another purple, a deeper purple, closer to the lash line. Like, I just keep reaching for these Sigma brushes. They are really, really good, but I'm going into Maui Mocha, which is that deepest purple. And I'm getting that on the AB6, right? No, I'm sorry. Oh, no, this is the Little Mermaid brush. This is the Little Mermaid brush. This is the E30. And I'm just going to put this. This is, again, going to go right up against that lash line, almost like eyeliner. I am really liking this purple touch. I'll be honest, like I was only going to put the purple under here just to use some more colors in the palette. But I'm really liking the way that looks together because I feel like it plays off the gold and green. I feel like it's making my eyes look teal, which my eyes are not teal. My eyes are like blue-gray, but like right now, don't they look like borderline teal? I'm going to take it. All right, because that is it for the shadow, I am going to hop off camera real quick. I'm going to do the rest of my face, a lip, some eyeliner. Be right back. I was about to come back on here and be like, oh my God, this look was screaming for a brown lipstick, but every look is screaming for a brown lipstick in my mind. I love this look. I love this look. I am so surprised by how much I love this palette. Like I said, guys, when I opened it up originally, I was so like confused about how I felt about it, but I'm seeing it now. Like it all goes together. This is like a game changer palette for me. Seriously, personally, this is a game changer palette for me. I love this so much. I see myself getting so much use out of this palette. You're gonna have to pry me away from this palette. I just love it. And I have so many different like color combinations and looks bouncing around in my head. I'm already completely in love. So again, this palette does come out on June 30th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe it's going to retail for around $55. You can use my discount code GLITTERFALLOUT to save yourself some money. But if you are on a low buy or if you are on a no buy, like see if you can dupe the vibes of this palette in your own collection. Like I know that for me, there are certain colors in here that I'm really, really happy to have. Mainly like these two greens that I used today. I'm not sure I have too many that are like that khaki kind of color, but maybe you do. If you do, leave it in the comments. Leave another palette that you think might dupe the vibes of this for other people to look at. But I am so thrilled with this. I am more thrilled with this than I thought I would be. So anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to leave my last Gourmand Girls review up here because that palette is also one of my top favorites of the year so far. I think you would love it. But also please take a second, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me and it helps out my channel so much. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always, and wherever you are super freaking rock stars, I love you so much. With my whole heart, I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee right this freaking second, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.